I love how you mentioned earlier too that it's not just like psychological stress when we're talking about stress. I think we say the word stress, right? But that can mean so many different things in terms of like, is that psychological? Is it emotional? Is it like nutritional? Is it like there's a gut imbalance that's going on that's causing this stress, right? That's driving this high cortisol environment. And something that I see with a lot of women, I'm sure you're seeing this too, right? Is that maybe they don't have that classical like LH and high androgen, such as in the case of PCOS, but they're having anovulatory cycles and they're just not ovulating. They're not quite getting that progesterone response that we want to see in that second half of the cycle. And then that's maybe leading to really bad PMS symptoms, or they are having difficulty conceiving. And so I'd love for you to also touch on the role of all of this and how it's all connected when it comes to that ovulation and that progesterone response and how the adrenals fit into that.
Well, number one, we know stress shuts down the communication between the brain and the ovaries. But another thing that's, an interesting fact that a lot of people don't know about is if you're stressed out, if it does affect thyroid hormones, if maybe you're stressed out, you're not activating your thyroid anymore, maybe the body is perceiving less thyroid activity. What happens is TRH increases. And TRH is a hormone from the hypothalamus to the pituitary. And TRH tells the pituitary to release TSH. And TSH, of course, goes to the thyroid gland. So remember, we were just talking about how if we have high stress, high cortisol, it can increase TSH, but not necessarily thyroid hormone. Just probably a good, probably a good thing in a way. Because if you think about it, if you had high thyroid hormone activity and high cortisol, you'd have like palpitations, anxiety. It really affect your bone mineral density negatively. But so the thing about TRH is TRH causes the pituitary to release TSH, but it also causes the pituitary to release prolactin. And you see this a lot, like women who are stressed out or even women who are over exercising, their prolactin increases. And when prolactin increases, if it increases to a certain degree, it can lead to shortened luteal phases. It can lead to anovulatory cycles, irregular cycles, and fertility issues for some women. So that's kind of another way this all plays, like interplays together. But again, thyroid hormone really, we all know thyroid hormone really important for fertility, for the fetal development, and that's why when we are trying to get pregnant or we get pregnant, they're definitely looking at our TSH, looking at our thyroid hormones. But yeah, it's kind of all interconnected.